3 Dawn and 2 men. Dawn steps out of bed to charge her phone again. The battery is getting low on my cell phone, 30%. She plugs her phone into the charger and spreads her bed up, placing her 2 pillows at the head of her bed. She searches for the clothes she will be wearing today on Saturday. I will wear pull-on shorts with pockets and a shirt today and deal with my hair later. She is taking a shower. An hour later, Dawn is in her bathroom attached to her bedroom, staring at her straight black hair in the mirror. I have my brush, comb, edge control, and hair ties. I can style my hair half up and half down, or one ponytail, or half up and half down with 2 braids hanging in the front. An hour later, she is in the kitchen cooking breakfast for herself and her parents. These egg sandwiches are going to be yummy. Let me chop some apples and pour orange juice into 3 cups. The parents' bedroom. The parents' names are Hazel and Wesley. The mother is Asian, 45 years old, with brown eyes and black hair that touches her back. The dad is black, with brown eyes, a black mustache, a beard, and braided black hair. He is 43. Hazel stares at the clock in the bedroom. We must head downstairs for breakfast. It's 10 o'clock. Wesley wears beige pants, a black dress shirt, and black loafers. Hazel wears a white, red heart casual spaghetti strap backless dress and sandals. Okay, baby. He wraps his arm around his wife's waist, kissing the side of her neck. She giggles, shoving him away, and clears her throat. Ahem. Baby, why did you stop me? I was about to get started. She points behind him. He turns around. Oh, I was coming to tell you two that breakfast is ready, but you already have breakfast, Dad. Mom, is Dad your breakfast? Unless you are going to come down to eat. She smiles as she waits for an answer. The parents' bedroom door is open, and she can see her parents in their doorway as she walks up the stairs. Dawn, I am coming. She shoves her husband aside to head to the kitchen with their daughter. The kitchen, they're eating breakfast. But the mom keeps staring at her. Mom, why are you staring at me as I eat my sandwich? Dawn. She couldn't find the words. Mom spit it out. She takes another bite of the sandwich. Your father. She bites the apple. What about him? She stares into her eyes as she places the sandwich on the plate. The mom ate half the sandwich, dusting the crumbs from her hands onto the plate before talking. Dawn, you know how your father is. She looks up, closes her eyes, exhales, and opens them. Oh, God, Mom. I do not need to hear how Dad gets his needs met. She gets startled by her daughter's reaction with her eyes wide. I am sorry that I startled you by yelling. But, you get irritated by your dad and me. I know. She turns her head to the side, staring at the kitchen floor, and looks back at her mother and sighs. It's the moaning and groaning that irritates me. When you tell your dad and me to keep it down, we do. I can still hear you too. Her mouth drops open, with her eyes wide. Oh, my goodness. You can still hear your father and me pleasuring each other. She nods her head, finishing up her sandwich. Yes, the walls are thin. The mom stands from the table, pushing her chair back, covering her face with her palms, removing her hands, and resting her arms on either side of her body. God. She rubs her forehead. Are you going to finish your food? Oh, yes. They continue eating their food when Wesley shows up. I'm glad you can join Mom and me. Father. I was in the room searching for the earbuds I brought for you. He hands his daughter the purple earbuds. She takes them after she washes her dishes and hands. Thanks, Father. What are these for? He glances at his wife and smiles, looking back at her. Dad, you do not have to explain yourself. I understand, and this will be helpful to me. If you two will excuse me, my cell phone is ringing. Both said, okay. She walks upstairs to her bedroom. Dawn's bedroom. She unplugs her cell phone from her charger, noticing the caller. Here goes my battery percentage. She laughs a little before she answers the call and sits in bed. Hello, Peter. Dawn is happy, opening her mouth and revealing her white teeth at the top. She is excited to hear his voice. He is doing better, and she smiles. You were going to tell me about the 2 guys before I had a panic attack. She thinks, closing her eyes for a moment and opening them again. Yes. She shoves one of her braids to the side of her face. Peter. Yes. I recall them laughing, looking at each other before they gazed back at me. How were their facial expressions? They were smiling. That's all. Yes. And the 2 guys told me their names. Are you serious? Yes. Griffin and Justin. Did they do anything to you after they said their names? Peter is sitting on his couch, drinking water from a glass. He is wearing brown pants with a black belt, a white button-down shirt with short sleeves, and brown loafers. Dawn was nervous and scared that night, but she managed to adjust. She inhaled and exhaled as her chest went up and down with each breath in silence. Justin stood beside me. He shoved my hair behind my shoulder to rub my neck and said, "Your skin is smooth." I shivered at his touch, the sensation left, and I was fine. Plus, everyone's temperature is different. And I said, "Thank you." "That's what you think, but I will not utter a word." His friend Griffin stood before me, admiring my body, looking me up and down. I bet he was. They make me so angry. Both guys left soon after. I was getting ready to step into my car to leave for home. They showed up again at about 6:30 p.m., parking on the side of me. They talked among themselves, gazing at me, laughing and smiling. I smiled back to relieve my nervousness and uneasiness. Since the two guys were not talking to me, I decided to get in my car. It was getting late. Griffin beeped his horn. Justin said, "Wait." I exited my car and locked the doors to see what they wanted. They wanted to go to a club called The Crave. Did you see them? No, only humans, males, and females. What is wrong with you? I am having flashbacks of a scary movie, that's all. She trembles at his words, and her phone shakes in her hand. I shouldn't have gone to the club with those guys then. Peter's nerves are rattled and get the best of him, and he shifts his eyes continuously. No, no, no. That's the Black Shadows Club. They never have humans. What's going on? His eyes widen as his body quivers alarmingly at what occurred months ago. A human cannot enter without a vampire growling, revealing their fangs, causing that person to run off, peeing their pants, which was me. He smiles a little, shaking his head and breathing through his nostrils. A person slipping through the cracks in that club will not get too far, tossed out dry as a corpse drained of blood. I know of this. I was there among the crowd of people. Hearing the police utter these words, "Do not go in, or you will rot like this person lying on the ground, dead. Do not utter a word to anyone. Their deaths will be on you. Now, disperse." I do not get it. There should be a swarm of humans flying out of that place because it's a club as corpses, but there's not. What comes to my mind is, "Peter, are you still there?" Why yes, continue. I was thinking about not watching scary movies anymore. Okay. Griffin and Justin were happy to get inside the club because of me. A female server sat us at a table, and they had me sit between them. She asked us, "Do you guys want anything to drink?" I said, I would take a Sprite soda. They ordered a drink called the Red Ocean, and she left, returning 10 minutes later with our drinks. We drank some of our drinks. They longed to dance with me. We danced for about 10 minutes, and they wanted to go to a private room for a party. I declined and persisted in not going, but they insisted I would be safer with them than alone. I wanted to sit at the table in the room, they wanted to sit on the bench against the wall. So, I sat between them on the seat. They asked me my name. I said, it was Dawn. We placed our drinks on the table before us. They were smelling my hair and rubbing my neck like I was their freaking bottle of survival to live. What else happened? Peter's mind went wild, thinking that his girlfriend could have been violated. Her eyes and mouth are wide open in shock. That's all that I remembered. It could be that Griffin and Justin did something to me, and I pushed it to the back of my mind. Are you still there? Yes, I was thinking, what if they did something to me that traumatized me, causing me to draw a blank? Do not worry about it. I know the things I do to you, you remember. Shut up, Peter, and stop laughing. Oh, no, I knocked down my glass. My glass has no water in it, it's all good. The drink was by my foot. Okay, check your neck. The castle. A lady approaches them. I saw you two at The Crave last night. Did you take that specific person down?